dancers. So first of all, we're going to start with a very basic plie. I, in this case, do have a bar. We're just looking for any surface that can support you a little bit, because you want to be mostly supporting your own weight. But so a chair, a counter, anything like that, we're going to be doing things in a fairly contained amount of space. So anything that can give you a little bit of assistance will do just fine for a make-do bar surface. So we're going to start in our first position. We'll take our port de bras 7, 8, 2 demi-pliés and a grand plie, demi-plie, stretch, demi-plie, stretch, grand plie 6, 7, 8, 1 cambray all the way forward, and then we'll take an élevé, so just pressing the floor away, 5, 6, demi-plie, 7, second position 8, demi-stretch, grand plie, into the bar 2, 3, 4, rising up straight legs 5, 6, plie 7, run to jump to fourth, either opposite first or fifth, your choice. Demi-stretch, grand plie, come right to the back, rising up, engage the center, shoulders down, plie, tendu fifth, demi-stretch, grand plie, away from the bar. Don't go into a susu, just leave your toes where they are. So open the legs slightly, just pressing the floor away, plie, back to a first position, and then we're going to do a plie and then push over, stretching at the arches, roll up, and then just take your hand off of your bar surface, test your balance, port de bras, plie, and finish. All right. Now we're going to jump right on in and go from a fifth position for a tendu. So you can take it kind of a gentle fifth position to start out, that's fine. We'll take our port de bras 7 and 8. So what we're doing is a tendu and then a plié to either fourth or second position, rolling through our foot. So brushing the floor, rolling through, turning out on both legs, pushing the floor away, and then close. Side, rolling through the foot, push, and then close. Back, turn out, push, close, and then we have 2 round de jambe. So back, side, front, en dedans, and then front, side, back, en dehors. We're going to repeat the tendu and the plié in either fourth or second. Tendu, plié, and push, and close. Tendu, plié, and push, and close. Tendu, plié, and push, and close. And then we're going right on to the second side, su. Then we'll détourner directly around, plié, and start. So 2 sides in one piece of music, you turn around, and then you go right on to the second side continuously. Here we are at fifth. Another tendu from fifth, a little quicker this time, more about changing legs, still working through the feet and the turnout, but there's a little bit more going on. So basically what we're doing is going into increasingly smaller numbers. So we're going to start with 4 tendus, prep the arms 7, 8. 4 tendus to the front, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Switch legs, tendu to the back with the other foot, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Switch legs, now we're in 2 tendus. Side change, switch legs again, back in, and then we're going to do a passe, front to back, so up the front, down the back. Now we're in 5th position with our original leg in the back, starting with 4 tendus, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Other leg, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. 2s, side change, and then other leg front. Passe over this time. We're going to do the arm around the side like we did before. Up the back, down the front. Then we have 6 tendus changing to the side with 1 continuous arm. And 1, and 2. Don't forget your head. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 7, hold 8. Again, reverse your arm. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. Hold 7, hold 8. Susu. Take the leg that's on the outside into a sur le coup de pied, so heel in the front, toes in the back. We're going to try to take our balance here. One leg, susu up and forward, then plié to finish. So we'll take each side one at a time. Tendu side. Hold. Susu. Coup de pied. Doubling back. We're going to take a quick dégagé. So it's 2 dégagés to 5th position and a piqué. 7, 8. 1, 2, and then a third with a piqué, and then close 5th. Same thing side. 1, 2, 3, piqué, close. 1, 2, 3, piqué, close. Pas de cheval off the floor, so coupé out, change, coupé out, change. And those are going to be kind of quick. In 5, 6, and 7, 8. Just repeating to show you what the speed will actually look like. We do the dégagés and the piqués again. 1, 2, piqué, 5th. 1, 2, piqué, 5th. 1, 2, piqué, 5th. And then again, we're going to susu directly, but do a little arm around and up. Then we're going to turn to the other side and go right on. No balance. Now we've got a relatively short run de jambe compared to some of the longer ones that I often do. So this is another one where we can do it continuously, first side, second side, without stopping. 5th position, but as I like to remind people, starting from 5th position, you have to be a little bit careful not to overcross your circles, and I will try to be careful not to do that myself. Arm is in second here, but you've got to use your épaule on your head a lot. Plié and rond de jambe at the same time. So the standing leg is bent. 1, 2, 3. Keep your toes reaching away from you. Straighten and close in fifth at the same time. 4. Right away on dedans, same thing. 5, 6. Bring that heel around. 7. Close on 8. Into the bar and then forward. So it's like a half of a circular port de bras. Into the bar. Reach diagonally forward and around. That's kind of quick. That's only 4 counts. And then we're going to relevé passé. So up the front, down the back. Plié, push off the floor, up, and then down. And then stretch both legs. Now, reverse the rond de jambe and plié. Back and a side and a front and a close. Front and a side and a back and a close. Into the bar and back. That's in 4 counts. Passé a little bit quicker now, and just bring the arm straight into first. Up the back. Sous-sus, so don't come down. And then you guessed it, we're just going to turn right around. And then the other side, immediately. Remember to breathe. Heel around. All right, everybody, now it's time for some relevés and élevés to strengthen our feet and ankles. You can face toward your bar surface. Just so you can see me a little better, I'm going to stay facing forwards. So I'll have one hand on the bar, but go ahead and put 2 hands on your surface, just so you can work a little more on turnout. Not that you can't do it with 1 hand, but 2 hands can help you be a little bit more accurate in the legs. So I'm just going to leave my arm that's not attached low so that it's not distracting, hopefully. 2 relevés, so plié, plié, and up. And you're trying to get high up on your demi-point. Plié, and up. And then 3 élevés, so you're just touching your heels lightly to the floor. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And then in this case, we're going to take our coupé with our heel forward and our toes back, but everything is behind our ankle, so coupé derrière. Plié and up, straight, straight, straight. Back to 2 feet. Plié up, straight, straight, straight. And then you guessed it, onto the other foot. Plié and up, straight, straight, straight. After that, we're just going to put our foot back down, demi-point on 2 feet. Arms all the way up above our heads. We're not leaning back. Our belly buttons are pulling up and in. Arms are on the outside. Plié to finish. So you can still do that facing your surface. Just make sure that you keep your arms kind of reaching in front of you, even though you're going to feel like you might be kind of close to your bar. So remember, I have one hand. So now we have a frappé. We're going to do both singles and doubles in this exercise. We'll prepare by tenduing en seconde and then flexing our foot to the front. The pattern is 2 singles, 1, 2, and then a double to the next direction, 3 and 4. Then you stay in the same direction, 1, 2, next direction, which is back, so you have to go front, back, out. 2 to the back, and then double side, and then at your own speed, petit battement, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll reverse. 1 and a 2 and a double side. These all change, back, front, out. Front, front, double side, petit battement, 6, 7, 8. Magical sur le coup de pied, wrap, 2, 3, 4. Plié, tendu, so it's like a pas de cheval. Sous. Draw it up to our pirouette position from demi-point. Then we're going to relevé into our pirouette position, so plié and push off the floor. Push. And then if you feel like you're in a space where you can do this, or you want to try, you can do a pirouette away from the bar after your second pirouette position. Otherwise, just do that again. Push, and then we're going to try to let go, sous, finish on one side. So, single, single, double, single, single, double, single, single, double, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse, then you wrap, plié, sous. We've got 3 pirouette positions. 1 is from our sous, 2 is from a plié push-off, and 3 is either a pirouette itself, or you do the same thing again. Balance check, sous, and finish. Good luck. Want to. got some small cloches. Be careful not to kick anything around you or anyone around you. So we're just going to keep these at a low height, and they'll be a little bit faster. So faster and lower. You can even keep your arm low as well. So just try to let it swing. There shouldn't be any sense of holding or gripping. So low and quick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Plié, sous-sus, and turn around. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Plié, sous-sus, turn around. And then we're going to do both sides again. So you can either think of it as 4 3 times, as some of you have seen, but we're going to keep them all low and quick, or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Either way, so first side, second side, first side, second side. So the whole thing twice through. One more time. Let's try a little Adagio. Just a breath of the arm, 7 and 8. So we're basically taking a développé to each direction. 1, 2, you want to go through a nice turned out position, 3 and 4. Do put your foot back down in fifth position between directions. 5, 6, 7 and 8. All the way up to the knee, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to try a relevé passé. So you push up with 2 feet all the way up, and then grand rond de jambe. So this foot does not come down to the floor. Front, straighten as you go through the side, back, and close. And that all happens pretty quickly for an Adagio. Reverse, just the développés. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sous-sus, leave the outside arm up. Turn your head under that arm, and then we're going to détourner all in one piece. Switch the arm, and then come down, and then repeat it on the other side. So the passé into the grand rond de jambe goes like this. Plié, up, plié, and extend to the front. Straighten and carry it to the side, carry it around to the back, tendu, close. All right. going to offer a grand battement, but only do this if you have space around you. And you can always angle if you are concerned that maybe you don't have enough space or it's on the borderline. Otherwise, you can skip this one. Grand battement, we're going to do 2 front and 2 side. So brush, point, close. Brush, point, close. Same leg side. Brush, point, close. Brush, point, close. 1 front, 1 side, 1 back. Front and 5th, side and 5th, back and 5th, and then demi-plie and breathe. Reverse, 2 to the back, 3 and 4, 2 to the side, 7 and 8, then back, side, front, and turn around right away. Back and 5th and to side and 5th, front, su-su. Gonna bring the arm through first, and then other side. 2 to the front, 2 to the side, front, side, back, plie. 2 to the back, 2 to the side, back, side, front, turn around, and then we're done. So this is designed to keep in mind a small amount of space. First of all, we're going to stand in our quasi-diagonal line, taking 4 tendus in 3 different directions. We'll do the arms 7 and then 8. 4 tendus in our quasi-devant line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We'll change to our quasi-derriere with our arms and our legs at the same time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember not to throw this arm behind you, keep it attached to your back. Now, écarté devant, your arm is already up where it needs to be. You just change your gaze. High diagonal, side, close, back, side, close, front, side, close, back, side, close, front. Now, our arm drops in front of our head. Plié. We're just going to practice our pirouette position, and it's going to turn us naturally around the corner a little bit when our side arm comes in. So you're just doing a relevé, and then to 4th position. Up, 4th position, and then all that happens here is that back foot tendus, and then you close. And then the other side. 4 to the front, 4 to the back, side, close, back. This is our écarté devant. That last tendu foot should end up in the front. Plié, the arm comes forward to 3rd. Passe, kind of around the corner. 4th position, reach, tendu, close. To the back. Écarté devant. Arm comes forward, passe to 4th. Other side. To the back. Écarté devant. pirouette from fifth progression. Again, if you feel like the floor that you're on is too slippery or there's not a lot of space around you, I suggest not going into a full pirouette at this moment. But it's probably okay to try a quarter turn. It's more about balance, so you shouldn't be spinning away out of control, probably even a half turn as well. So we are going to take an accumulation of quarter turns, half turns, and full turns. But if you don't feel like you have the proper space around you, you can modify and stick to quarter turns and maybe half turns. So the sequence is, I'm taking my right foot to start with. It may be mirror image for you. So really you can take either leg as long as you're doing the same leg for all the movements of one side. So first of all, you take a tendu à la seconde, you plie. In this case, I prefer to close it in front in fifth. That same arm has also closed. And then to start with, we'll take 4 times of a quarter turn. So really all that happens is that the arm that's out is going to close, and that will send you around a little bit. Up. And so that happens 4 times. You tendu, arms to second, plie in front and fifth, arms to third, and then pirouette position, arm coming from second to first at the same time as your foot. Push up and then close. Side, plie, push off and close. Side, plie, push off and close. The mechanics are exactly the same regardless of how much of a turn you're doing. So you want to really brush the floor, brush it on the way in, do a solid plie, then here, push off the floor and get your knee as high as you can, as quick as you can. Push, and then come down. So the challenge is how long can you stay while still being musical? Quarter turns. Half turn, or maybe you just keep going with your quarter turns. Full turn if you have room. Full turn if you can, otherwise stick with the smaller ones. This is going to move forward a little bit. Basically, you can face wherever you need to face as long as you have a small corridor of a few feet in front of you. So I'm going to start facing straight toward you, and then maybe I'll turn and do it one more time. We have a fifth position with one leg in front. From here, we're going to chasse, so slide forward into a tendu where we're setting up for our first arabesque. So we slide through a fourth position, plie, tendu, same arm forward as the leg that we're standing on. So that's 1, 2. Here we lift into our arabesque, so you want to make sure that you don't have weight on those toes in the back. Lift into your arabesque. Then here we're going to fondu, so you plie and your leg stays up. 5, pas de barre, 6, and 7, stretch 8. So we start by doing a chasse to a tendu. Slide, tendu, same arm forward as the leg that you're standing on. Lift to your arabesque. 3, 4. Fondu and reach. 5, pas de barre, 6, and 7, 8. So if I were going to turn just a little bit, so you can see from a different angle. 1, 2. lift, 3, 4, plie and the back, side, front, and stretch. So if we can do alternating legs, one leg, the other leg, one leg, the other leg, face wherever you have a little corridor, and just get on that balance, one leg, and that's what the exercise is for. 2 counts, chassé, tendu. Lift arabesque, fondue, leg up, plie and stretch, slide, tendu, arabesque, fondue and back, side, front, plie, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, back, side, front, stretch. 1, 2,